What's good, YouTube fam? Your boy Dread is back in the building, and I want to give y'all my review on this year's AFC NFC Divisional Playoff round and my prediction for the AFC NFC Championship coming up this weekend. Now, I'm just gonna go ahead and just skip over the New England Patriots Houston Texans game because after the third quarter, that wasn't worth watching. Now, if y'all seen my last video, I got 2 out of 4 of my predictions correct this time, and the one that I wish I got wrong, I ended up getting right. That was the Patriots game. I hope for them to lose, but they ended after the third quarter, that game wasn't even really worth watching. But just skip right over that game. I said I'm gonna say the same thing for the Baltimore Ravens, and I'll get to them in a second. I'm gonna say the same thing I said for the Ravens as I did for the Texans. If they want to beat the Patriots, the defense has got to step up. There's no way in hell they're gonna be able to outscore them. Their defense has got to step up. Their defense has got to be key. Now, moving on to the Baltimore Ravens Denver Broncos game. That game kind of broke my heart. I thought I was going to get that one right, but, I was like, man, there ain't no way in hell that you can take a quarterback like Peyton Manning into double overtime and expect, it ain't no way he going to go into double overtime and not get the W for his team. But, I was wrong. Both teams, from like the first 3.5 quarters, neither team did anything wrong. They did exactly what they were supposed to do the whole time. Offense, defense. Sure, there was a couple turnovers, a couple botched plays, and a couple of fumbles. But, shout out to Trenton Holiday, put it down for the short guys out there. He ran back a touchdown and ran back a punt return. Dude's 5'5", 170 pounds. He's proven, that football is not a big man sport. But anyway, that game was probably the most exciting out of a divisional weekend for me. You was on, whether you was a fan of these teams or not, you was on your seat the whole time because that's what playoff football is all about, and that proves that it's not over until it's over. But now this is the hard part: the AFC Championship this year. Now, me being a Pittsburgh Steelers fan, I don't really like either team. I don't like the Patriots and I don't like the Ravens. But if I had to pick a winner, now my heart says Ravens, but my head tells me Patriots are gonna win this one. But I trust my football knowledge more than I trust my instinct. So I'm gonna go ahead and go with the Patriots. It's gonna be one of those close nail biting games, just like it was last year. But it's gonna be heartbreaking. It'll be real heartbreaking if the same thing happened. And this being Ray Lewis's last season in the NFL, he deserves to go to the Super Bowl one more time before he retires. And we'll just see how the game plays out. The result might be different, but I say that it's going to be, the final score is going to be 20-24 for the New England Patriots. Just my opinion. Post a comment, if you feel different, or, post your predictions, whatever. Now, on to the NFC title picture. Now, the biggest underdogs just happen to be the Seattle Seahawks. And I was like, for the first 3 quarters, I'm like, man, this isn't even going to be a game. But then in the fourth quarter, they actually came back against the Falcons and made a game out of it. I was real shocked. That was like pretty good to see. But I was pulling for the Falcons to win in that game, and just for sure they did win. Matt Ryan proved that he's a dangerous quarterback, especially in the fourth quarter as well. Even with that one interception thrown in the last 7 minutes of the game. But the running game for this one was kind of weak, and so was the defense. I'm sorry, their defense got sloppy after the second quarter. After the first half was over, was when the Falcons defense got real sloppy. But and they exploited that. Russell Wilson, I say, as far as scrambling speed, he's just as fast as Robert Griffin III. He's just as fast as RG3. But it ended up not being enough because they ended up the defense ended up letting Matt Ryan get 50 yards and letting him get in the field goal range. And it's the coach's fault for calling that timeout and not letting the play go on, because he would have Matt Bryant, he would have ended up missing that field goal and giving the win to the Seahawks. But oh well. And now for the last game, this is the one that I ended up getting wrong also. The Green Bay Packers versus the San Francisco 49ers. Now, I think I was right about this being the highest scoring game of the weekend. I believe it is. I believe it was, but somebody correct me if I'm wrong. Now, I had said that the Packers were going to go into San Francisco's house and beat them by 7 or more points. And just sure, I was wrong. Dead wrong. But by the time the third quarter hit, the defense, Kaepernick was running all over them. He was just scorching the defense of the Packers. He was just making them look like complete fools. I mean, and Clay Matthews had so many botched plays and so many missed tackles and everything, and the secondary couldn't do nothing with it. I mean, it seemed like the Packers secondary was so focused on trying to pick up a pass that they weren't worried about blitzing the quarterback. And and Frank Gore, don't even get me started on Frank Gore, because Frank Gore ran down their throats all night. I mean, ridiculous. Normally Clay Matthews is good for blowing up plays, but not this time. And Aaron Rodgers, I can't, it's not all his fault because he did what he was supposed to do. But, I'll just say that, even Superman got his kryptonite. I say the same thing about him that I said about Tom Brady. Even Superman got his kryptonite, and he proved that, he can make mistakes too. But then again, it's playoff time. Anybody can win. Now, if I was just to make a quick prediction on not the Seattle Seahawks, but the Atlanta Falcons versus the San Francisco 49ers. Now, mind you, neither of these teams have been to the Super Bowl since the late 1990s, a decade and a half. It's the last time either of these teams went to the Super Bowl. Now, one of them is going to go back after this game. But I'm going to go ahead and just tell you guys this. If the Falcons play anything like they played against the Seahawks as they do against the 49ers, they're going to get eaten alive. I'm sorry. Them dirty birds are going to get roasted, grilled, fried, cooked, and eaten. I'm sorry. But they could prove me wrong and make it a close game, but it doesn't matter if it's going to be a close game or not. I'm still picking the San Francisco 49ers to beat the Atlanta Falcons by, I'll say, 10 points or more. You guys let me know your predictions. Like the video, subscribe if you want more sports. Got more videos coming up soon. Thanks for watching, y'all. I'll be back soon. Peace.